Are you there, Complete Islam?
Hi, Sir Shimon. How are you?
I don't know. Your voice is different. I thought it was Ultimate Fart.
Now, how are you?
Hopefully, I'll be good. What do you want to ask me, dude? Your name is Complete Islam. So what's going on?
No, I'm the person about whom you spoke with a person Sahil, right?
I did what?
You spoke with the person Sahil before some time, my friend.
Oh, you're the guy that made the mistake of becoming Muslim. So when are you going to change your name?
Do you really think I made a mistake?
Well, are you okay with Muhammad raping women?
Where is it? How
Chapter
did
4,
you?
chapter 4, verse 24 of the Quran, and then Sunan Abu Dawud 2050. So here you became a Muslim and you have no idea what Islam is. So open up your Quran. Let's see. If I don't make you cry becoming a Muslim, I'll retire from ministry. Chapter 4, verse 24. Read it for me.
It says, also forbidden are married women except female captives in your possession. So it says forbidden. Right?
What does that mean? Let's see how smart you are. What does that mean?
It is forbidden. So that's not allowed is what it is saying.
What? No, see, now I'm going to embarrass you for being stupid. Except what?
Female.
So what does that mean? That married women you can have sex with unless they're what?
Female.
Female what?
Captives.
So do you understand that, or do you have to read the Arabic to understand it? You understand what you were just told by Muhammad's God?
Now, how come we say that this is rape?
Because, wait, okay, here. If someone takes your mother captive, be honest with me before God. The Muslims come and attack your city. They take your mother captive and her husband's still alive. She's going to be saying, oh, okay, yeah, I want you to have sex with me. Any sane woman would accept it?
But where does it say about sex? It's saying
You didn't
about
answer my question. So you're becoming a good Muslim. Let's try it again because I'm going to give you the hadith to show you. If the Muslims attack your place and they take your mother captive and your father's alive, she's going to be, oh, yeah, sure, let's have sex, Abu Bakr.
No.
Okay, now, Sunan Abu Dawud 2150, I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see it. When the Muslims attacked a village and they took the woman captive, there were husbands of theirs who were alive and they were embarrassed. Now watch here. I'm going to read it. Sunan Abu Dawud 2150 from sunnah.com. Abu Sayyid al-Khudri said, the Apostle of Allah sent a military expedition to Autas on the occasion of the Battle of Hunain. They met their enemy and fought with them. They defeated them and took them captives. Some of the companions of Apostle of Allah were reluctant. They hesitated to have relations with the female captains because of their pagan husbands. See, they don't want to do it. Their husband's alive. So Allah, the Exalted, sent down the Quranic verse, and all married women are forbidden unto you save those captives whom your right hand possess. This is to say that they are lawful for them when they complete their waiting period. So according to this verse, once you take the woman captive, they're yours. Doesn't matter they're married. You can have sex with them. So you okay with this?
Was this in hadith?
It's the commentary of the verse you just read in the Quran. Do you okay with this? Tell us you're okay with this so I can really get angry with you that you left the beautiful Jesus for this filth. You okay with this? Admit it.
I have to do that.
What?
I have a few questions for you.
Don't ask me a question until you answer. Are you okay with this? Okay. Don't make us wait till the new year. Are you okay with this?
No, where is it saying about prophet? Like you said, Muhammad is the one who is doing this, right? So where does it say Muhammad?
Told the people, was Muhammad there? Did he take captives? Oh, so okay, let's see how stupid you are. It's okay for you to rape women who are married as long as Muhammad didn't do it. Are you really serious? Are you that stupid, or you're just embarrassed that you realize you made a mistake?
No, I mean to say the prophet might have not done this, right?
Your prophet said, your God, your filthy God said, you, Muslim, can take a woman who's captive and have sex with her, even her husband. So you're okay with Allah allowing you to do that? You're a disgrace to humanity, by the way, because look at how you're tap dancing. Are you okay with your God sending Muslims like you to attack your village and take your mother, whose father or his husband's still alive, and then having sex with her? Yes or no?
No, God wouldn't say that.
He just did. 424. Read it again. Now, as you are shocked because you made a stupid mistake of believing Jesus for Muhammad, now let's talk about your prophet, since you want me to give you explicit. Are you okay with your prophet mounting a 9-year-old when he's 54 years old?
No, that was something a false rumor, because I checked about it and it
You're
never
a
says.
liar from the pit of hell. All the hadiths and the scholars say it happened. Don't let me embarrass you. You're lying. There is not a tradition from any Muslim source, Bukhari, Muslim, Nisai, Tirmidhi, Ibn Kathir, that denies it. Stop lying. So I'm going to ask you the question again. Are you okay with a 54-year-old pervert having sex with a 9-year-old?
No, I'm not okay with it. But she was an adult. But she was an
What?
adult. She was an adult.
I'll give you $10 million. Quote this Muslim source, not modern source. Give me your ancient source, Ibn Kathir, Ibn Ishaq, Tabari, Qurtubi, Bukhari, Muslim, that says she was an adult, or I'm going to embarrass you. Give me the source. Not Muslim sources of today that are embarrassed like you. Give me your ancient sources, Bukhari, Muslim, Tirmidhi, Tabari, Qurtubi, Ibn Kathir, Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah. I'm going to wait. Give it to me. Because I'm going to not quote Ibn Kathir.
Can you show the source of Ibn Kathir if it says that?
What?
Can you show me a source of Ibn Kathir?
I'll give you 10 million sources and embarrass you. Thank you for being stupid to ask me that. Here, let me show it to you. Thank you.
No, I want from Ibn Kathir. You have from Ibn Kathir, right?
Ibn Kathir. Oh, my pleasure. A lot of snack bar. Here's Ibn Kathir. Here you go. Let me give it to you. Hold on. Let me get it for you. I'm going to put it on the board. You really are stupid for leaving Jesus for this filth without even studying Islam. Shame on you. Shame on you. May the Lord rebuke you to repent. You asked for Ibn Kathir. I hope you're not going to run. You guys watch it. Here it is. Okay. So now let me get you the quote. So you're stuck with it now, buddy, because look what he's going to say. Let me give it to you piecemeal, because I got more filth from your prophet that I want you to say you're okay with. First part. Yunus bin Bukhair stated from Hisham bin Urwa, from his father, who said, the messenger of God married Aisha 3 years after the death of Khadija. At that time of the contract, Aisha had been a girl of 6. It's on the screen. Read it. 6. When he married her, she was 9. The messenger of God died when Aisha was a girl of 18. I'm not done yet. Wait. Okay. Watch here. Okay, get ready for your nightmare. Okay, here you go. Let's go. There's more. Now here on the screen for you to read with me. The tradition, this tradition is considered gharib, unique in this line. Al-Bukhari had related from Ubayd bin Ismail, from Abu Usama, from Hisham bin Urwa, from his father, who said Khadija died 3 years before the immigration of the Prophet. He allowed a couple of years or so to pass after that. And then he married with Aisha when she was 6. Thereafter, consummating marriage with her when she was 9 years old. What Urwa stated here is mursal, incomplete, as we mentioned above, but in its content, it must be judged as mutassil, uninterrupted. His statement, now watch here, he contracted marriage with Aisha when she was 6, thereafter consummated marriage with her when she was 9. Watch here, is not disputed by anyone. Let me repeat it again. This is Ibn Kathir. This statement that Muhammad wrote a contract to marry when she was 6 and then consummated it when she was 9 is not disputed by anyone and is well established in the Sahih collections of traditions and elsewhere. Now, I can give you more, Tabari and all, but I want you to now tell me, are you okay that the unanimous teaching of all the scholars of Islam before modern times, because you're embarrassed, say no one disputes your 54-year-old pervert had sex with a 9-year-old? You okay with that?
No, it never says he had some kind of physical relation, but maybe it is a tradition.
Consummated means in Arabic to physically consummate and penetrate. Please don't play that game. I'm going to ask you the question again. Are you okay with your prophet at 54 having sex with a 9-year-old when he's old enough to be her grandfather? Are you okay with that?
No.
Good. So you're not okay with your God ordering jihadis to rape captive women who are married. Good. That means you're still not gone too far beyond where Satan's filled you. And you're not okay with a 54-year-old pervert having sex with a 9-year-old. Good. But it gets worse for you. In chapter 65, verse 4 of your Quran, it says that Muslim men can marry, divorce young girls who haven't even had their periods. Your religion sanctions pedophilia, that a grown man can marry a girl who hasn't had her period, a minor, have sex with her, divorce her for someone else to marry her, and that's in chapter 65, verse 4. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with that?
Where are you quoting this from? Can you just tell me that?
I just said 65, verse 4, Surah Al-Talaq, the chapter of divorce, the rules for divorce. 65, verse 4.
If you don't mind, can you please put it on the screen?
Yes,
because
sir.
it's hard to check it.
Okay, all right. Let me get it. You left Jesus, whom you did not know, for Muhammad, whom you do not know. Sad, sad. My goodness. May God bring you out of Islam and back to the true Jesus. But hold on, let me get it for you. 1 second. I'm glad you came because maybe God's Spirit is calling you. It's not too late for you. Here it is. Let me post the article with the commentaries and the translations. Here it is for everyone else. And then I'm going to give you the commentaries. Bukhari, Muslim, Ibn Kathir, all of them. So you don't say, oh, no, brother. It's daif, brother. Here you go. Okay. And those of your women as have passed the age of monthly courses, for them the idda. Now, before that, I may even need to explain these for you because you may not even know anything about Islam. Do you know what an idda is? Idda?
No.
See, say it again. I want everyone to hear it. What's an idda?
No, I'm not sure.
You don't know, right?
No.
So here you are. You left Jesus, whom you did not know, for a religion you don't know because you don't even know what an idda is. And you're not embarrassed of yourself, but it's okay. May God have mercy on you. Let me explain to you Islam, which you don't know. Idda is the waiting period when a woman is divorced. In Islam, when you marry a woman, have sex with her, and you divorce her, she has to wait 3 months. Idda, 3 monthly cycles. So now here, in chapter 65, Muhammad is asked the question, what about the women we marry, but they don't have periods? Menopause, they're old. And what about the young girls we marry who haven't even started their periods? How long should they wait when we have sex and divorce them to remarry? Now let me read it for you. And of those of your women as have passed the age of monthly courses, for them the idda, prescribed period, if you have doubts about their periods, is 3 months. So a woman who's menopause, no periods, when she's married and has sex, she waits 3 months. But now watch this. And for those who have no, watch this, courses, i.e., they are still immature, and those who have not even had their periods because they're immature, their idda is 3 months. Are you okay with this? Are you okay with your God saying there are young girls Muslims can marry who are immature, not mature enough, they haven't even had their periods, but they're being married and men are having sex with them, divorcing them so they can marry someone else, and they too wait 3 months. Tell me you're okay with it. Now, I want you to be honest before God because you're going to face Jesus in judgment. Would you be okay with a Muslim man taking your friend's 6-year-old daughter and asking to marry her and then having sex with her when she's 9? Would you be okay? Be honest before God. You're going to stand before Jesus like Muhammad's going to stand before Jesus on the day of judgment. Yes or no?
Maybe is this kind of stuff which was added by someone into the Quran, because I don't think these.
So you're no longer a Muslim because you just said it's added to the Quran. You just destroyed the Quran and you just admit it's corrupted. You go say that to them, they'll beat you to death.
No, I mean to say translation or some issues, because
the translation is accurate, and if you want me to give you Ibn Kathir, see, now you're playing games. You want me to give you Ibn Kathir to explain this verse for you? You want me to give you Ibn Kathir? Because you're playing games now. No, it's an accurate translation of the Arabic. You want Ibn Kathir? Tell me yes.
So how come we have such things in Quran? It's holy.
Who said it's holy? This is our point. The Quran is trash. It's garbage. You were the one deceived into following this trash. And you left the holy Son of God for this. What holy, man? Who deceived you? You want me to read Ibn Kathir for you now? Can I? I'll do it. I'll do it because you're too scared to say yes. Here it is. Here's Ibn Kathir. Okay. Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Okay. Watch here. Look what he says. Ready? I just put it on the screen. Allah the Exalted. What makes him exalted? I don't know. Allah the Exalted clarifies the waiting period of the woman in menopause, and that is the one whose menstruation has stopped due to her older age. Her iddah is 3 months instead of 3 monthly cycles for those who menstruate, which is based upon the ayah. The same for the young who have not yet reached the years of menstruation. Let me repeat. The same applies for the young who have not reached the years of menstruation. The iddah is 3 months like those in menopause. You want me to give you Tabari too? And you want me to give you Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani? How many you want me to give you to tell you this is what the Arabic says? So I'm going to ask you the question again. Are you okay with your God, whom you went after and betrayed the true God, Jesus Christ, for this God that you thought is the God of the Bible? Are you okay with your God in this verse saying, men like you can marry young girls who haven't had periods, have sex with them, and if you divorce them, then they wait 3 months for someone else to marry them? Are you okay with it? I still didn't hear an answer.
No, I'm not okay with this stuff, but at the same time, it's difficult to understand whether these are from the Holy Quran.
Okay. Do you want me to give you the Arabic of 65 verse 4? I just gave you the Quran. It's 65 verse 4. And I gave you Ibn Kathir explaining it. Stop playing games. It's in your book. You can't run from it. Are you also okay? I'm trying to figure out how you love Jesus for this trash. I really want to understand. Are you also okay with chapter 4, verse 34, that tells you if you fear rebellion on the part of your wife, you can beat her? You okay? Tell me, I want you to be honest. Don't be ashamed of following Muhammad because you betrayed Jesus and you insulted the blood of Christ to follow this man. Say, I'm okay with it. Are you married, by the way?
Yeah.
So are you okay if you fear rebellion on the part of your wife and you warn her and she doesn't listen, and you stop having sex with her, see she doesn't listen, that you can beat her? And is she okay with that?
No.
Say it again?
No.
And yet you follow this religion and you betray Jesus Christ. How could you do that? How could you with a clear conscience live with yourself, leaving the beautiful Jesus and his apostles like Paul with their beautiful teaching for this man and his God? How could you do that? Because you didn't know Jesus. So you need to come back to your senses and go back to Christ.